Now, many of you know that 2 years ago I fought a vigorous battle to stop, and we failed, when the city of New York enacted a speech strangling, muzzling, stifling censorship bill in the New York City Council, which Mayor Bloomberg happily signed. Some of you know, happily, that the day before this outrageous bill was to go into effect, we sued the city in federal court and we won an injunction which has been in place for almost 2 years. And that's good news. That's good news. This was a sound, well-reasoned, detailed, well-written brief that declared that the speech regulations on pregnancy centers that New York City enacted were a gross violation of the fundamental First Amendment rights of our people. The bad news is, 1 week ago, I got a new legal attack, a subpoena from the New York State Attorney General, attacking EMC frontline pregnancy centers, charging us with fraudulent and deceptive advertising, charging us with violating a consent judgment of 1987, which strangled our speech going all the way back 28 years ago, 27 years ago. So I've been fighting these speech battles for a long time. We actually consented in those days before there were any good-sized legal groups. The bottom line is I did sign a consent judgment, but I argue that it expired with Attorney General Robert Abrams. Anyway, since 1990, they haven't bothered me about this. But this consent judgment is essentially the same bill that has been passed in New York City, that's being sought in New York State, that's being sought by Carolyn Maloney of New York on a federal level to regulate the speech and crush the crisis pregnancy centers. They're also trying to shut us down from doing ultrasounds. In lower New York State, we're the only pro-life organization doing free ultrasounds inside of pregnancy centers. We've been doing these since 1986. We have 5 doctors associated with us. We have 3 ultrasound technicians that work for us, and they want to charge them with practicing medicine without a license. And you want to top it off with a cherry on the cake? The FBI has now called me in for meetings downtown. The FBI from the Domestic Terrorism Unit. I kid you not. I kid you not. I have a little bit of pressure going on right now, so I need your prayers. Why are they going after me? You think it might have anything to do with the fact that I announced that we're expanding into 10 new cities with a small army of pro-lifers this summer? The fact that we have boots on the ground in 5 cities, including Miami, Detroit, Charlotte, Arlington, Virginia, and Washington? You think is the fact that I've got literally 50 to 60 full-time kids coming for 8 to 12 weeks, who I need accommodations for, by the way, in Lower Westchester. I need some beds, people. But I need more than anything your prayers, because the pressure is immense. I also happen to be broke at the moment. Some people will say I bite off more than I can chew. Well, okay, I'm guilty. But God has unlimited money. And I just need him to direct some of it my way. So I need your prayers and I need your cheerful support, because I've never had more pressure in my life, with the Attorney General trying to shut me down, New York City trying to shut me down, the FBI trying to scare me to death, the state trying to regulate us all, the feds trying to regulate us all, and to top it off, another cherry on top of a cherry is that every minute we're out in front of Dr. Emily's, the biggest abortion mill in the Bronx, for the last 2 weeks. The cops have been present on top of the security guards, full-time down there. 2 or 3 cops, full-time, trying to intimidate us at Dr. Emily's. We'll have a small army out there every day, and we're going to be covering White Plains abortion mills here all summer. We'll be up the street at Mamaroneck Avenue at All Women's Medical.
Amen.
We'll be over at Planned Parenthood in Greenberg, but I need some housing and food for these young pro-life workers, because I'm out of do-re-mi. So please pray for us. God is on our side. We may win or lose this round or two, but we're going to win the ultimate victory, but we must persevere. Thanks for being here. That's a sign of great faith. God bless you all.
Hey, brother, how you doing?